Your cradle was a piano, roughly?
Yeah, basically. My mother's a pianist and my father's a bass player and a guitarist, and they both sang. And they toured with my grandmother and made records when they were 12, 13 years old. And so I've been listening to music my whole life and participating in concerts with my parents since I was 3 or 4 years old. And then I started the piano when I was 16. But my parents also perform music, so I guess you could say I'm from a multi-generational family of musicians, kind of like the Bach family.
So yeah. And but I mean, your two sisters, as well as your brother.
Exactly. My brother's a guitarist. He's a producer and a guitarist. He produced music for Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, Michael Jackson, Q-Tip, and he performed with guys like Stanley Turrentine, Clark Terry, so many guys. My two sisters both sing and play piano, and my one sister Monica's a modern dancer. And my youngest sister, Anastasia, might be going to Harvard next year, so from a very talented family.
All right. What brings a guy from Detroit to Berlin, apart from the fact that you lived almost everywhere already? I mean, on almost all continents apart from Australia. Yeah. You were not just performing, but also living. I mean, we're talking about Japan, we're talking about Italy, France, and now you decided to build up your tents in Berlin.
Yeah.
What does link Detroit to Berlin, or what link is there?
Well, I think that's two separate issues. The reason that I'm here is because I was giving a tour with Joey Dinalane, and I came to love Berlin, and I met a woman who is now my woman when I was on tour, and we stayed in touch, and I was living in Italy with my agent, and I came to visit Berlin, and I liked it, so I decided to stay. And the link between Detroit and Berlin, there's a strong link in the form of techno music, which originated in Detroit, but now people generally think that it's a form that's started in Germany, and particularly it's based in Berlin, but it's a Detroit thing. But Berlin is a very strong proponent of techno and keeps it going and things like that. Right now, I'm in a collaboration between a Detroit producer, Carl Craig, and a Berliner producer, Moritz von Oswald, that's making the link between these two cities much stronger. So that's two aspects of the reason why I'm here.
What is Berlin? What role does Berlin play for you? I mean, you're a young father. I mean, congratulations to your young baby, 1 month of age, isn't it?
Yeah, my boy is 1 month, 2 weeks.
1 month and 2 weeks. Yeah. And your partner is part of your music?
Yeah, she's part of my techno group called Digital Deity. She sings and we produce music together. She co-produced a track on my new upcoming record featuring her vocals, and we've worked together for music for the Spring 8 Festival. She's also a journalist, and she speaks 5 languages. A brilliant girl.
Okay, wonderful. And how do you see Berlin? I mean, where can we see you in the future? Will we see you in Berlin?
Yeah, in fact, in a week I'll be giving a solo piano concert at the Occident on September 14th, just presenting some of my works and some well-known classical and jazz works. On September 30th, I'll be playing at Berlin's premier jazz club, the A-Train, with Nassim Hanahassian and with his trio, and Ants Beer on the drums, the same group that you probably saw at the RFA Temple. And then on October 7th, I'll be performing at Popcom at Berghain Club with Carl Craig and Moritz von Oswald, doing the music of Recompose Volume 3.